All right, this morning we are going to dedicate this class just to you. You know, in order to love others, to be kind to the world, etc., you have to start from within, from loving yourself. So everything we do today, every pose you go into, every challenge you meet, or every choice you make, just remember it's yours, and we need to celebrate that. So today we're going to start at the top of our mat, sitting down cross-legged. So we're going to just place your right leg in front of the left. Good. Seems like a funny place to start our practice, but we're going to start here as we just move into a couple nice deep stretch poses to start. So as you come to the top of your mat, focus one is your posture. So draw the shoulders back and let them just rest right over the hips. Bring the chin close to your chest and just draw your eyes to a close or a soft gaze. Hands can rest gently upon your knees. This is a time right now to remind yourself of any needs you may have. Tune into your breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose as well as the back of the throat. I think one of the most meaningful cues I got when I was in yoga training was when you take your breath and you take that exhale particularly, if you could just think of like Darth Vader from Star Wars and the ocean coming together, inside you can hear that sound. So the whole world around you is not hearing this, just you. So that helps you bring that exhale a little deeper to the back of the throat as well. Open the eyes, take a breath, and pull your chest forward and your shoulders back. And then as you exhale, holding onto the knees, roll as back as far as you can, rolling the spine. Inhale, come forward and just send the chest a little bit further forward. Exhale, come back and round that spine. Inhale, come up and one more time, a little bit further forward. And then come back and roll that spine back. This time we're going to come all the way forward and walk our hands out in front of us. Allow the head just to bow gently. Recognize always at the beginning of our practice, things might feel a little tight. We'll warm them up. They'll feel different throughout the practice. Every day is different for ourselves, for our body. Slowly slide back, reach your arms to the sky, just fingertips reach up. As you exhale, tip over to that right hand side. Place the right hand down, left arm by your ear. And then coming up with both arms, just go the other way. Place the hand down and just tip it over. Then as you inhale, come back up, turn the body towards the right and lower the arms. Inhale, tall through the spine. Exhale, gentle press to turn and twist. Sweeping the back arm to the opposite knee. Lift the arms up and crisscross them in front of you. Draw the elbows up about as high as your shoulders. Just close your eyes a moment. Tune in to the sensations. Fantastic. Slowly release those arms and place them down. All right, so our first deep stretch, take this right leg and bring it back behind you. Just shift yourself forward into a pigeon pose. Use the brick to adjust the pose if you need to. Feel free to modify this pose any way that's necessary to feel the benefits and to be comfortable. Pull the elbows in a little closer to the body, tuck your back toe under, pull the knee off the floor, slide out to a low plank. And then hold this low plank. Begin to lower the thighs and the hips down. Release your toes, Sphinx pose. Pull the elbows in as you gaze forward. Pull the shoulders back. And then keeping the hands right on the floor, just give the floor a little push and lift a little higher. And then slowly drop all the way down. Bring the hands closer to the chest as you press to full cobra. And then tuck the toes under, come up to a down dog. Take a moment to just feel your dog, just be still, tune into the sensations. But this time we're going to look forward and bring the left foot towards the right hand. Cross the right one behind it. We're going to come right back into a seated position. All right. Once again, hands on heart posture, check inhale, chest moves forward. Exhale, roll the spine back. Inhale, come forward and move a little bit more forward. And then exhale, roll the spine way back. Each time you come forward, send the body a little deeper into this fold and then roll all the way back. And next time we're going to make our way all the way. So come forward, move the hands out in front of you and walk and bow down. Gliding the hands back, reach them all the way up. Taking the left hand to the floor, tip over to the left hand side. Keep the right arm next to the ear. And then inhale, both arms reach up. Exhale, reach the right hand down, tip over. Inhale, both arms come up, turn to your left, placing the hands down. Take a breath and find your posture. And then exhale, just twist, turn, look over the back shoulder. Fantastic. Let's bring that back hand all the way around to the opposite knee. And then lift the hands off the knee as you find those eagle arms. Drawing the elbows high as your shoulders, close your eyes, tune in to the sensation. And then simply release, let it go. And then take that left leg around and behind you. Move into your pigeon pose here. Remember, every time you make a conscious choice to modify, to customize, take that moment to celebrate that choice, knowing that you have that choice. Sliding the elbows back, tuck the back knee. Let's move our body into low plank once again. And let's hold that low plank. Lower the hips and the belly down. Relax the toes, pull the elbows in and gaze forward, Sphinx pose. Keeping the hands right in front of you, just simply push down and lift the elbows off the floor, lifting just a little bit higher. And then slowly drop all the way down. Draw the hands back towards the chest, come up to full cobra, and then tuck the toes under. Just find your way into down dog. This time, bend one knee and then the other. Let's move a little bit in our down dog. And then take a moment to be still once again. Take your legs just a step wider in each direction. Take the right arm and reach for the left leg. Give it a gentle pull as you peek underneath that shoulder. And then release and switch sides. And come back to the center. Walk the feet back in. Start to walk forward towards the hands. As this time we will come into a standing fold at the top of your mat. Collect your elbows in your hands, soften the knees, and allow the body to just hang a moment. Rock the baby side to side. And then let the shoulders turn a little left and a little right. And then releasing the hands to the floor. If you need a brick to touch something, if you cannot reach the floor, place a brick there. Keeping the left fingertips down and bend the left knee. Pull the right arm towards the sky and gaze up towards those fingertips. And then bringing the arm down, let's bend the right knee, keep the right fingertips rooted, and then pull the left arm up. Follow those figures with your eyes. And then bringing both hands down, begin to roll like a rag doll to standing pose. Pushing the feet into the earth, drawing the shoulders to the ears, circling them back, putting them down. And let's circle them one more time. Allow them to almost slide into that imaginary back pocket. Fantastic. Inhale, arms reach out. Exhale, open wide and bow forward. Inhale, come up halfway to a half fold, and exhale, refold. Bend the knees, press down as you root to rise, and draw the hands to heart center. Shifting the weight to the left, pull the right knee straight up in front of you. Foot is flat. Your gaze is straight ahead. Just keep it here. Super simple. Challenge your balance. Slowly put the foot back down, shifting the weight to the right. With a flat foot, just pick that left knee up. About as high as the hip, and just keep it here. Focus on your balance, your posture, your hands stay at the heart. And then slowly put it back down. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, open wide to bow forward. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, fold back down. Bend the knees, root to rise, stand nice and tall. Bring the hands back to the heart. Shifting to the left foot, bring the right knee up once again. This time with the flat foot, you'll push it back behind you, seeking our warrior three pose. So push that wall away, activate that leg, tuck the hip down slightly. And when you're ready, keep the arms here or reach them out in front of you. Gliding the hands back to heart center, slowly come to standing pose and release. Other side, let's shift our weight to the right foot as you lift that left knee up. Flat foot. We're going to push the wall behind you away once again. So send it back. Flexing that foot activates that full leg. Squeeze the knee. Squeeze the quadricep and hamstring. Tuck the left hip in towards the right thigh. And then choose your arms. Celebrate that choice. Gliding the hands back to heart center. Slowly just begin to rise and stand. And root back down. Feels good to get rooted once again. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, open wide, bow forward. Inhale to a half fold. This time place both hands down. Your right foot goes back. Your left foot goes back. Plank pose. Take a breath in plank and exhale, down dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale to dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale to dog. This time, inhale to plank and hold. Pause right here. Engage your core. Tune in. Celebrate this plank, the strength you have. Now bringing the knees to touch down. Allow everything else to follow, the hips, the belly, the chest. Inhale, press up to full cobra, and exhale back to down dog. Looking to the front of the mat, bring the right foot forward. Bring the left foot forward. Inhale, rise halfway. And exhale, fold back down. Soften the knees, root to rise. And draw the hands to heart center. Inhale, arms reach up. And exhale, bow forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine, half fold. And exhale, place the hands down. The left foot goes back. And then the right plank pose. Hold your plank pose. Inhale, press up to down dog. Exhale, drift back to plank. Inhale, down dog. And exhale, back to plank. Inhale, down dog. And then exhale, plank and hold. Engage. Hold right here. Fantastic. Take one more breath. And then dropping the knees down. Let's let the rest of the body follow. Belly, chest, chin, nose. Inhale, push to cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Step the left foot forward. Bring the right foot next to it. Inhale to a half fold. And exhale, fold back down. Bend the knees, root to rise. Stand nice and tall. And draw the hands to the heart. Close the eyes a moment here. Tune into just being still. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale to a half fold. And exhale, just take it back to plank. Take one breath in plank. Exhale, lower. Chaturanga or knees. Inhale to full cobra. And exhale, down dog. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Inhale, sweep the right leg to the sky. Then the knee stack and open up the hips. Move the ankle around. Go the other way. And let's circle the knees to drop it down. Lift and take it around. One more time. Take it down, pull it forward, lift it up, and hang it back. Inhale, straighten that leg back up. And exhale, bring it forward. Spin the back heel as we rise to warrior one. And exhale, pull the arms down to goalpost arms. Bringing the right arm to cross in front of the left. Inhale, lift the elbows a little higher. Exhale, pull the elbows towards the belly as you bow forward, shoulder inside the leg. Humble warrior. Inhale, sweep it out. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, bring it up. And then exhale, fold it down. This time as you come up, release your arms, warrior one. Open up to warrior two. Inhale to a peaceful warrior and exhale simply downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, the left leg comes up. Exhale, bend, stack, and open up that hip. Circle the ankle, go the other way. And then let's go ahead, just rotate the knee in, forward, up and around. And then one more time, just drop it, pull it forward, circle it up and back, open up the hip. And then inhale, straighten the leg back up. Exhale, bring it forward. Spinning the back heel to root, rise to warrior one, and pull the arms down to goalpost arms. Circle the left in front of the right this time. Inhale, lift them a little higher. Exhale, bow forward inside the front knee. Inhale, scoop and lift. Exhale, pull them in. Inhale, scoop and lift. And exhale, pull them in. This time, as you bring them back out, release the arms, warrior one. Open up to warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, drift forward. Exhale, knees or chaturanga. Inhale, glide up to cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Fantastic. Inhale, right leg comes back up. Exhale, bend and open up the hip. Inhale to straighten it. Exhale, step it forward. Spin the back heel, inhale up to warrior one. Exhale, open up to warrior two. Take the arms behind the back and interlace the fingers. All right, to start, lift the shoulders and roll them back. Imagine there's like a coin between that upper back and you are squeezing it to hold it in place. Now, as we keep that sensation, lower the body a little, bending that front knee a little deeper. Maybe take a peek. I notice my knee is caving forward. Even I do that. So remind myself to push it back towards the pinky toes. Take a breath here. To exhale, start to tip over, bringing your shoulder towards that top leg. Good. Pull the arms back. Releasing the arms as you come up, peaceful warrior. And then we're going to take it right into an extended side angle. On the next one, I am going to opt to use a brick. We're going to reach for the floor. So if your brick is nearby, put it by your foot. Inhale to a peaceful warrior. And then exhale, reach for your brick. I'm keeping mine behind my foot. You can keep it behind or in front. Place it any level that works best for you. And then sweep that top arm up and back. I have my brick at its highest level to keep my posture in check. If I have it too low, my body turns in towards the floor. And I want to keep that shoulder up and back. Fantastic. Take one more breath. Just let it go super deep. Keeping the depth of this pose, come back to peaceful warrior. And then we're going to make our way back to downward facing dog. Inhale, drift forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale to cobra and exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, simply step it forward. Spin the back heel. This is the time if you are using a brick to bring it nearby. Bending the knee, just reach up, open up to warrior two. Bringing the hands back behind the back. Let's focus on that upper body first. Clasp the hands. Lift and roll the shoulders back to squeeze that coin and draw the knuckles towards the floor. Now the leg. Bend the knee, sink a little deeper, push it outward towards the pinkies. Fantastic. Now take a breath. You let the head reach up, the arms pull down, tip over on the exhale. Bringing the shoulder towards the front leg, pulling the arms down and back behind you. Inhale, release the arms into peaceful warrior. Exhale into an extended side angle. Each time we approach your side angle, maybe go a little deeper. Take a breath, feel the reach. Feel the top shoulder pull back, the lower shoulder tuck under. Let's take it our final depth. Inhale to a peaceful warrior. Exhale, reach behind or in front of your leg and find what works best for you. I'm reaching for my brick at its highest level, keeping my posture in check. Focusing now on the depth of my pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then slowly releasing, letting go. Peaceful warrior. And then let's move it right into a plank pose. Take one breath in plank and exhale, chaturanga or knees go down. Inhale the cobra and exhale down dog. Remember, when we flow, you may make that choice and celebrate a choice to just go right into down dog. Take a breath. Let it go. Fantastic. Let's take a moment to change. So lift the heels and lower the knees. Right into tabletop position. Inhale, lower the belly and lift the heart. Exhale, roll the spine right to the sky. Inhale to cow and exhale to cat. Again. And then just one more time. And then back to neutral. Taking the right leg behind you. Extend it long. Take the left arm in front of you and reach it forward. Dip that right hip down to keep the hip square to the mat. Breathe in as you reach up. As you exhale, pull both elbow and knee out to the sides. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull them in to the sides. Inhale, reach. And then to the side. Inhale, reach. And then to the side. This time reach and bring the knee and elbow together. And reach. Bring the knee and elbow together. Reach. Together one more time. And together. Reach all the way up. And then bring everything back down. Pulling the hips back towards the heels. Move into child's pose. Press the fingertips into the mat, but pull the palms upward. Bow the head. Come back to tabletop. And take the right palm and hand and flip it so the fingers are facing your knees. The tops of your hand are down on the mat. And simply just keep it there a moment. All we want to do is just kind of move that wrist in the opposite direction of which it was just holding. Fantastic. And now release. Taking your left leg out behind you, about as high as the hip. Reach the right arm out in front of you, as high as your ear. Square the hips, take a breath, and then exhale, pull the elbow and knee out to the sides. Inhale, reach. Exhale, out to the sides. Inhale, reach. Out to the sides. And inhale, reach. And then out to the sides. Changing it, reaching, pull the knee and elbow to touch. Inhale, reach. Pull the elbows in. Reach, elbow, knee. One more time. Elbow, knee. And then reach and hold. And place everything back down. Pulling the hips back towards the heels. Bow down. Keep the fingertips down, but pull the palms off the floor. And then as we release, come back to tabletop and flip the left palm over. So the knuckles are down, palm is up, which is stretching that wrist in the opposite direction. Fantastic. And then release. Tuck the toes underneath you, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, bring the right foot forward. Drop the back knee all the way to the mat. Inhale, rise to center and lift. Exhale, pull the elbows down as you glide forward. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, bring both hands to the inside of your foot. Tap the back toe, lift the knee off the floor. We're going to stay low as we just turn to the left and circle all the way to the back of the mat, where we'll put the back knee down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, glide forward as you pull the elbows down. Inhale, back it up. Exhale, same thing, both hands inside of the foot. Tuck the back toe, lift the knee, stay low as you just walk back to the front of the mat. This time, drop the knee and hold this deep lunge pose. Remember, a choice to grab a brick if you need that little bit of space to keep your shoulders lifted a little bit. Take a breath in as we pull the front leg straight, heel stays down, toe lifts up. And then exhale, a little rebend. Inhale, straighten the leg, pull back, and then a little rebend. Pull back, and then a rebend. Take the back toe underneath you, lift the knee up, slide back to downward facing dog. Stepping the left foot forward. Lower the back knee down. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, glide forward, pull the elbows down. Inhale, back up and reach. Exhale, reach for the mat. Tap the back toe, lift the knee off the floor, stay low as you turn to the right side and walk to the back of the mat. As we come to the back of the mat, drop the back knee down. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, glide forward, pull the elbows down. Inhale, back it up. And exhale, reach to the mat. Same thing. Tap the toe, lift the knee, turn left. Walk back to the front of the mat and lower the back knee down. But this time, just stay deep in your lunge. As you inhale, pull the front leg straight, heel stays down, toe lifts up. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, straighten. Feel the hips pull back and bend. One last time, just pull back, hold it a moment longer, and then simply rebend. Tap the back toe, slide back to downward facing dog. Take a breath in, and take a breath out. Inhale, right leg comes up. Exhale, pull the knee forward, nose to knee. Inhale, lift it up. Bring it in and pull nose to knee. Bring it up, and then pause as your nose and knee come close. Look forward and step there. This time, rise to a high lunge. Arms overhead. Pulling the elbows down, bend down the back knee, and then reach up. Pull down, reach up. Pull down, reach up, and pull down, hold here. Now push the side walls away. Inhale, arms reach to the sky. Exhale, turn right. Inhale up to center, and then exhale, turn left. Inhale to center, and then back to right. And then inhale to center, and back to left. Inhale to center, hands to heart. Inhale, push with the back leg and send the body forward. Exhale, twist. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Look to the floor and reach there. Step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift it. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, lift it. Exhale, squeeze and hold. Look forward and step there. Rise to high lunge. And then bending the knee, pull the elbows down to goal post and lift up. Goal post and lift. Goal post and lift. This time goal post and hold. push the walls away from you. Now inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, open left. Inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, open right. Inhale, reach, open left, and reach, and open right. Reach, bring hands to heart. Now push forward and add the twist. Try and keep the hands at heart center as we rotate the body. Breathe in. Ah, yes, breathe out. Look to the floor and reach for it. Step back to downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward. Drop the back knee to the mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, glide forward, pull down. Inhale, back it up. Exhale, reach inside the front foot. Tuck the back toe, lift the knee, stay low as you turn and walk left to the left and over to the back of the mat, where you'll drop the back knee down. Inhale, come up tall. Exhale, glide forward. Inhale, back it up. And exhale, let's make our way back to the front. Tuck the knee, lift the knee, tuck the toe, lift the knee, walk back to the front. And this time, just stay right where you are. Drop that back, the hip down a little deeper. Using your brick or not, place your left hand on the ground or on the brick, and then just lift the right arm up. Reach for the mat, slide back to downward facing dog. Breath in, and nice sigh out. Gazing forward, step the left foot forward. Drop the back knee down. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, glide and pull down. Inhale, back it up. And exhale, reach inside the front foot. Tuck the back toe, lift the knee, stay low as you walk to the back of the mat. When you get there, drop the back knee down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, glide forward, pull down. Inhale, back it up. Exhale, reach inside the front foot. Tuck the back toe, lift the knee. Let's make our way back to the front of the mat, or we will stay right here. Use this opportunity to push the hip lower towards the floor. The knee stays over the front ankle. Brick or no brick, we're going to add a twist. So root the right hand down and pull the left arm up. Celebrate your choice. And then bring the hand back down and finally make your way back to down dog. Taking a nice flow, inhale, drift forward. Exhale, knees or chaturanga. Inhale to cobra and exhale back to down dog. Inhale, right leg comes to the sky. Exhale, bend and open. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, step forward. Spin the back heel. Place that brick if you have it near the back foot, the back of the foot. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale to a peaceful warrior. Exhale, simple extended side angle. And let's take that peaceful triangle. So pull the front leg straight. Feel the body reach back. Pause a moment. Feel it. Celebrate the stretch. Yes. And keeping the leg straight. Reach forward and then down. Triangle pose. Resting your hand on your shin, below the knee, wherever you can, or actually on the highest level of your brick. Triangle pose. Okay. We're going to release the right arm, rising about halfway, rotating the body over the front leg. Bring the arms next to your ears and reach forward. Engage the core here, and then let the hands float down towards the floor. Step the back foot a little bit in to square the hips. Option here to let the heel stay down and the ball of the foot lift up. Bow towards your knee. Fantastic. Release, and then just step the back foot into position. But this time we are going to walk our hands to the left-hand side, turning both toes towards the left. Let the elbows bend and your head move towards the floor. All right, this is where we pay attention to where the weight is on the feet. If you have them hanging back on the heels, which means the hip falls back as well, we're going to shift. We're going to bring our weight slightly forward till you feel the weight on the balls of the foot. And we're going to pull the belly in and lift the hips a little bit higher. Let the head freely hang. Just let it hang. Maybe give it a little shake, you know. And yes, feels wonderful. And then placing the palms on the floor, push the floor away from you. Walk back to the front of the mat, turning your feet appropriately, and step back to downward facing dog. Fantastic. Inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, bend and open up the hip. Inhale to straighten it, and exhale, bring it forward. Take a moment to spin the back heel. Position a brick if you wish to choose it on the back of your foot. And then inhale, rise to warrior one, open up to warrior two, inhale to a peaceful warrior, exhale, extended side angle. And now let's take our peaceful triangle. So pull the front leg straight. We're gonna reach past the ear and hold a moment. Just feel the stretch and celebrate the stretch. And then slowly come into triangle. So reaching forward first and then down. Hand can rest upon your your shin, or on the brick. Make a choice and be happy with it. Breathe in, breathe out. And then slowly lift enough to turn the body towards the front leg. Bring the arms to be next to the ears as your fingertips reach forward. Engage your core, pull it in. And then float the hands down. Step the back foot a little in and a little out as you just bow your nose towards the knee. An option, as was on the first side, to keep the heel down and toe come up, or just keep the foot flat. Releasing by placing that foot back down and stepping the back foot into position. Walk your hands to the right hand side. And this time, turn the heels in and bend the knees. Walk your hands to your thighs and come up to goddess position. So take a moment to just play with those feet. Pull the heels in towards each other to kind of like face each other. And then when you kind of reach your limit, I want you to pull the shoulders up and back. Bring your gaze to just look straight ahead. Circle the arms, pull them to goddess arms. Hold right here. Inhale, press and stand, kick out the heels, bring the arms behind the back. Once again, squeeze that coin between the upper back and exhale, bow forward. Releasing the hands to the mat, push the mat away, and simply walk back to the front of the mat as you find your way into downward facing dog. Take a breath in, take a breath out. Fantastic. Dropping only the right knee to the mat. Turn the body to face the left-hand side. Hold the arm up to the sky. And now just let it drop towards that long leg. Now pull the leg off the floor. And now tap the toe, bring the arm to the ear. And then come back. And reach for the leg. Or reach for the wall. Or reach for the leg. Or reach for the wall. And reach for the leg. Reach for the wall. And reach for the leg. Touch the toe to the floor. Slowly pull yourself up on that right knee. And then bring the hands to the mat in front of you and sit back. Feel a deep stretch in the inner thighs. And slowly come back up tall on your knees. And find your way back onto the mat into downward facing dog. Spin around, step back down dog. This time the left knee comes down and we turn our body to the right hand side. Lift the fingertips towards the sky and then slowly drop the palm towards the hip. Lift that leg off the floor and now tap and reach in opposite direction. So tap and reach and then pull the arm back. Tap and reach and pull the arm back. And tap and reach and pull the arm back and tap and reach and pull the arm. This time tap down and slowly come up onto that left knee. Bring the hands down to the mat and sit back on your heel. One leg child's pose, getting a nice stretch for the inner thigh, the spine. Slowly shift and lift back up onto the knee and then make your way back to the mat into downward facing dog. Spin around, step back, down dog. We did it, nice work. Step to the front of the mat. Bend the knees. Slowly let the fingertips float up to chair pose. Squeeze the knees together. Sink the hips down and back. Maybe gaze upward into that space between your hands. Create space between the fingers. Let's take one last balanced pose. Hands come to the heart as you stand. Bring the right knee up and cross the foot over the opposite leg and then sit back down. One leg chair pose. Just gaze straight ahead. Inhale, reach and stand. Place the foot back down. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Inhale, left leg comes up. Crisscross it over the other thigh and have a seat. Sink low, sink deep. Keep the focus forward. Hold right here. And then inhale, reach up and root the foot down. And exhale, bow forward. Inhale to a half fold. Exhale, fold back down. Take a full squat. How about we make our way to the floor, all the way down. Bringing the arms in front of you, just slowly come down, a little at a time. Extend the legs long, bring the arms over the head. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, pull the belly in and back, roll the spine back down, release and open. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, roll the spine back down. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, roll back and let it go. This time, come all the way up. And finally, just reach for the feet and bow down. Sit up nice and tall. Reach the arms out in front. Now we're going to take the right one and we're just going to sweep it back and watch it with our eyes and then bring it back. Now the left, just pull it back and bring it forward. Keeping your spine upright and tall, just pull the arm back and bring it forward. And then pull the arm back and bring it forward. Pull the arm back and bring it forward. And pull the arm back and bring it forward. Once more each way and forward and pull it back. All right, we're gonna change. We're gonna pull the elbow back of the right and fall back, and then come back to center. Now the left, just fall back and pull, and then come back. Fall back and pull, and come back. Fall back and pull, and then come back. Fall back and pull, and come back. Fall back and pull, and come back. Fall back and pull, and come back once more. Fall back and pull, and come back. Roll back slow, little at a time. And release. Circle the arms around, bend the knees, turn the body to face forward. Support the head, kick out the legs nice and straight. Take the top leg and lift it up with a point, flex it and bring it down. Pull it up, flex it and put it down. Lift it up and put it down, and lift it up and put it down. Sweep it up and send it down, up and down, and up and down. Just one more time. Remember, it's all about you. You are the most important being. Bring the knee forward and kick it out, and then send it back. Bring it forward and kick, and send it back. Bring it forward and kick, and send it back, and bring it forward and kick, and send it back. Bring it forward and kick, and send it back. Bring it forward and kick, and send it back. Bring it forward and kick, and send it back. Just one more time and reverse it. Sweep it to the front, bend it and send it back. Sweep it to the front, bend it and place it back to the front. Engage your core here. Stay rooted, stay grounded. 4 more times. Sweep it, send it back, and sweep it and send it back, and sweep it and send it back. 1 more time, sweep it, and double toe taps. 2 in the front and 2 in the back, and 2 in the front and 2 in the back, 2 in the front and 2 in the back, and 1 more time, and bring it to center. Just little lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower, and lift and lower. For 4, for 3, for 2, and hold. Circle back for 4, for 3, for 2, and now forward for 4, for 3, for 2, and let it go. Pull the knee in, roll to the back, cross it over, find that sleeping pigeon here. Oh my goodness. That was a shorter session than normal, but why do I feel this? So embrace that as a message that you have just worked, challenged, let's take this right into a Janu Shavasana. So roll to a seated pose. Bring that right foot, that foot you were just using inside of the leg. Anchor the long leg down and find your posture. Pull the toe towards the kneecap, reach the fingertips to the sky, and exhale, bow forward. Inhale, push a little bit further with the heart. Exhale, keep the chin lifted as you bring the chin a little closer to your shin. Yes. Ooh, feel that stretch. It is tight. Beautiful. Let's slowly just let it go. And bring both knees in and bring yourself all the way around. As we roll onto our back, turn to the front, support the head, find those Pilates legs. And now with the top leg, lift it up with a point, flex it and put it down. Lift it, flex it and put it down. And lift it, flex it and put it down. And lift and flex and put it down. Lift, flex, lower, create resistance, celebrate. And 1 more time, let's take our bicycle. So pull the knee forward and kick, and then sweep it to the back, keeping the body rooted and still, and sweep it back. Forward and kick, sweep it back, forward and kick, sweep it back, forward and kick. Engage that core, pull it in through every movement. Yes. And 1 more, and we'll reverse. So sweep it forward, bend, press it back. Sweep it forward, bend and press it back. forward, bend and press, forward, bend and press, forward, bend and press, and just two more right here. Sweep it, push it back, and sweep it right to double toe taps, two in the front, two in the back, two in the front, two in the back, two in the front, two in the back. Just one more time, and bring the leg to center. Lift and lower, 4, 8, 4, 7, 4, 6, 4, 5, 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 2, hold it up, circle back or forward, 2, 3, and reverse it, for 4, for 3, for 2, and roll to the back, sleeping pigeon. Ah. Whew. Roll up to Janu Shavasana. Anchor down. Anchor that long leg, pull the toe towards the knee, lift the fingertips to the sky, and then come forward. Inhale, press forward with the chest, and exhale, bow the chin down. I had to adjust my foot as that hip is still really tight, that glute is still really tight. So make a choice and make those changes. The choices we make defines who we are and who we will become. Well done, you guys. Release it. Feel free to turn back around or to stay where you are as we roll back to our mat and bring our knees with us. Bringing the hands to the shins, lift the head and the shoulder off the floor. Take a moment to tune into your core. Belly towards the spine, spine into the mat, chin in towards your chest. Pull the right knee a little closer, send away the left. Breathe in, exhale, pull, then switch. Pull, then switch. Pull, then switch. And pull, then switch. Pull, and pull, and pull, and pull. One more set. Bring both knees in. Bring the head back to the floor and drop your feet. Prepare for bridge. Inhale to lift. Walk the shoulders under, find some space. Just root those feet and push down as the top of your body floats up. Draw the inner thighs in towards each other. Just feel the pose. And then soften the shoulders, release. Bring the knees in, extend the legs to the sky. Head and shoulders come up, reach for the right calf. Engage the core as you lower your left leg to a hover. Inhale first, exhale, pull, then switch. 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 And pull, then switch. Pull, and one more each side. And then lower the head, bend the knees. Bridge number 2. Inhale to lift. Exhale to make some space. Inhale a little higher. And exhale, stay still. Breathe in. Breathe out. Soften the shoulders as we touch back down. Bring the soles of the feet to touch. Let the knees go nice and wide. Place the hands on the inside of the thighs, just very barely touching. Keep the eyes closed and focus on your breath. Let's change this and bring your right hand to your heart and your left hand on your belly. Just honor the rise and fall of your chest, of your abdominals. As you breathe. And then glide the arms out wide. Bring the left knee up and over to touch the right as you look towards that left side. And then just reverse it. So open first and then bring the right over to the left. And then open back up to center. Bring both knees to touch. Slide the legs long. Bring the arms by your side. And celebrate right now as we surrender into our final pose, our Shavasana. So just let everything go. Shoulders touch down. Hips are soft on the floor, your glute. Feel the calves touching. Maybe just give the toes and fingers a gentle wiggle. So there's no tension. And just breathe and be quiet for just a moment longer. Slowly bring the knees towards your chest. Move them over to one side. And finally up to an easy pose. Well done, everyone. As you come into your easy pose, let's finish up with a thought for the day. So close your eyes, bow your head. And as today's practice was really dedicated to you, to choices, who you are, we want to also remember that in order to be joyful, we must be joyful within. In order to be joyful within, we must love ourselves. And joy is the happiness that doesn't depend on what happens, only depends on what's inside. Namaste.